Alright guys, so like I really don't know how to start off this video, and I don't really know how to put it. The shotguns suck. And the funny thing is, so many people are complaining about the shotguns and the expeditionary division as a whole, but I don't understand why. The shotguns in this game are not overpowered. They're really situational, and the only thing that makes them even close to being usable is the fire rounds, the incendiary shells. Those are the only things that make these things usable, plausible. These are the only things. Literally, without the incendiary rounds, you would not be able to go positive with these shotguns. These shotguns are not good. And this is coming from me, and I've only played 2 games with the shotguns, and that was on Point de Hawk. Both games were on Point de Hawk, which is the map that is dominated by close quarter combat, and I can't even get a lot of kills with the fucking toggle action. The toggle action is supposed to be the brekkie of this game, right? But it's nowhere near the brekkie. It's not even the reaver. It's nowhere near like the AA-12 or the striker, anything like that. This gun sucks, and I'm using incendiary rounds. Like, if it wasn't for incendiary rounds, I wouldn't get half of these kills, maybe like even over half. That was a weird way to start off the video, so I'm just gonna do my intro now. YouTube, how the fuck you doing? What is going on, guys? It's your boy Ghostface here, back in here with a video. Today, ladies and gents, it's your boy. Oh my god, I'm stressed out so much by this video because I don't know how to put it into words. Like, so many people have been complaining about the shotguns, saying that, oh, they're so overpowered on these small maps, and oh, with the fire rounds, they're just not supposed to be like this. And I agree with the point that they're not supposed to be like this, but I don't think that they're not supposed to be like this as in they're overpowered. Not supposed to be like this as in they suck. I love using shotguns. There, I said it. I love using shotguns, and I'm a sweaty nerd, but when it comes to using shotguns, I use them for fun. When I'm not recording, I use shotguns sometimes, you know, like once in a moon. I say, you know what, let me pull out the brekkie, because let me pull out the Remington, the KRM, you know, it's fun to use shotguns. There's nothing wrong with using that fucking class. When you abuse it, yeah, I get it's annoying, but I don't abuse it. I use it for fun every once in a while. So for the Call of Duty World War II beta, it was the last day. I was already level 35, and I said, you know what? I tested out every class except for shotguns. Let me test it out. And wow, I was really disappointed. For the past couple Call of Duties, shotguns, LMGs, every class really has just been ridiculously overpowered. But in this game, every class is reasonable, except for shotguns. If you're not using the expeditionary division and you don't have those incendiary rounds, and you're using like the toggle action like I'm using in this gameplay, or you're using the Winchester, which is the best pump action, you're fucked. You're really fucked. And if you're not playing on Point de Hawk in the beta, or in the full game where you have like 10 to 12 maps, you're fucked, because these shotguns have no range, and without the incendiary rounds, you're not getting any kills at all. Even with incendiary rounds, it takes so much. That one instance you just saw, that was the only instance this entire game where I got a one-shot kill. And I get it, it's a semi-auto shotgun, sure, but I have incendiary rounds, so really it's supposed to be like a brekkie where it's a reliable 2-shot, but when you add the incendiary rounds, it's supposed to be a 1-shot with the incendiaries, but it's not. It's like a 2 or 3-shot even with the fire. So I don't fucking understand how people can say this is overpowered. I agree, it can be annoying when you die to it, but it's just annoying when you die to shotguns in general, because in a game like Call of Duty where it's super fast paced and most people use SMGs and assault rifles, those take a couple bullets to kill, and shotguns usually only take 1 or 2. So I understand where it's frustrating to die from a shotgun, but that's not because they're overpowered. In Call of Duty World War II, these are like the weakest shotguns we've seen since I want to say like Black Ops 1 type shit. Like, they're just bad. Maybe AW actually, because AW didn't have the best shotguns either. But aside from that, like, shotguns have been overpowered for a while. Look at Black Ops 3, look at Infinite Warfare with all the crazy variants, look at fucking, even AW wasn't this bad. The only thing that's holding up these shotguns is incendiary shells. So I don't like when people complain about this, because it's just not fair. Why are you complaining about the PPSH? Why are you complaining about shotguns being overpowered when the PPSH is ridiculous? And I'm not saying that you need to nerf the PPSH. The PPSH is fine. But on maps like this, shotguns are supposed to dominate, and they're not. You can melt somebody in 4 bullets with a PPSH before you melt somebody with a toggle action shotgun on Point de Hawk. And Point de Hawk, like when I first saw this map, I just said shotguns are gonna dominate. when I saw them playing it on PS4 the week before my beta, because obviously Xbox got it a week later, so when I saw PS4 people playing Point to Hawk, I said this map is going to be dominated by shotguns, but I was wrong. It's dominated by SMGs. Why? Because the shotguns take forever to kill, even with incendiary shells. So I don't think they're overpowered. If anything, this is my first time saying this, but the shotguns need to be buffed, okay? And if Vonderhaar was here, I know he would agree with me, because he would be crying his balls out, because it just doesn't make sense why this class is like unplausible. I get it. The Call of Duty community doesn't like shotguns. I get it. But at the end of the day, you have to have that category in the game. If you have a Call of Duty without shotguns, it just wouldn't feel right. Even though a lot of you guys would disagree, just think about your life in Black Ops 3 without a brecci. What would your life be without a brecci? You would probably say it would be better. But at the same time, it wouldn't be the same. Call of Duty needs shotguns. That's just like how it is. I get it. SMGs are annoying. Shotguns are annoying. Snipers can be annoying too. But we need shotguns. We need the whole game, every single weapon category to be balanced. Don't make the shotguns overpowered like Black Ops 3 or MW2, but make them reasonable so that I can actually want to use them every once in a while. Don't make them the #1 class, but make them somewhere in the top 3-4 classes. Make them better than the pistols at least. Like, fucking please. Don't even get me started on the pistols, bro. Some of these classes in World War II, like the secondaries, are terrible. The shotguns are terrible, but the SMGs are ridiculous on these maps because they're so situational and they're so small. I don't know. I really don't know how to fix the shotguns, because all I can say is just increase the range and increase the damage a little bit. But other than that, like, don't make it too overpowered, because like I'm trying to care for my words, because if I say like just buff them, I don't want them to make them too overpowered. So I'm really not sure how to fix this. Because then again, I don't want Brecci City, but at the same time, I want shotguns to be plausible at the same time. So what do you guys think I should do with the shotguns, or what do you think Sledgehammer Games should do with the shotguns before the game comes out? Because we are less than 2 months away from the World War II official game release. So I really want to know what you guys think about this. I really want to let you guys know that I appreciate all the support on the channel. You guys are fantastic. We are on the road to 200 subscribers. You guys are amazing for all the support. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please just smash that like button, subscribe as always. Check out all my other recent videos. And all the way, guys, it's been pretty good.